What's going on, guys? It's Hank from Sprues and Brews, and today we're doing a little mail call. I just got this package in from the good folks over at Sprue Brothers, and inside here are my next few projects that I'm gonna tackle for the channel. So super excited to crack this open and share it with you guys, and I need your help too. I got a few questions. I wanna film some tutorial videos, some painting tutorials, weathering tutorials, texturing, basic stuff like that. Using some of these kits. There's some really user-friendly beginner kits, but I'm not sure how to format things. So I want to hear in the comments below what you guys think. So with all that said, let's crack this thing open and see what's in here. All right, so break out the handy Swiss Army knife here, and let's see what we're working with. It's always fun getting a new package. You feel like a kid on Christmas again. All right, let's see. Whoop. And like I said in the intro, I got this from Sprue Brothers. Super important to support your local, or I guess your internet scale model retailer or your local shop in your town. It's a pretty niche hobby we're in, so it's important to support the guys that supply the products that we need. So shop small. All right, so crack this thing open. Right off the bat, we've got some paper. Get all that out of the way. All right, cool. So here's our first one, guys. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I picked up one of Tamiya's classic T3476 kits. This is the CHTZ version. I haven't actually done this one. This was first released in 1990, I believe, with some updated parts, but the lineage goes back quite a ways. I think the first one of these kind of basic T3476s that they released was way back in 1975. But I wanted to pick this one up for a couple of reasons. First of all, I've been playing a lot of War Thunder lately, and I'm not much of a gamer. I've been crushing through the American tech tree there, using a lot of Shermans and trying to, ramp up there. But I'm getting absolutely wrecked by T34s. They're the bounciest little things, and it just kind of reignited my passion and respect for the T34. So I wanted to make another one of these. The first Tamiya T34 that I did was probably one of the first kits I did when I got back in the hobby back in 2017-ish. And I've still got it over on the shelf there, but it's a beginner attempt for sure. So I wanted to make one of these with some of my, more progressed skills now. And the other reason I think I picked this up is because it's a super accessible kit. Right now you can get it online for between $20 and $30, which is a great price point for beginners. And even though it's simple, it's a pretty old kit with pretty old tooling, you can get a lot out of this and you can get a pretty cool final result. So what I want to do here is kind of tackle texturing. There's a lot of cast elements on this, the turret and some of the front plate. With these Soviet era, World War II era tanks, they were really cranked out of the factory. So the casting and the welding jobs is kind of shoddy. So I think, not shoddy, that's not the right word. It's rushed, it's rugged. And there's something beautiful about that. So we're gonna try and replicate some of those techniques. I think I'm gonna make a cast texturing technique video for the turret of this. Let me know in the comments below if you guys would be interested in that. I was also thinking of using this kit for a basic airbrushing tutorial. I know I've released some of the beginner videos talking about paints and stuff most recently, and I know a lot of folks that are just getting into the hobby don't really have experience with airbrushing. So I wanted to do a basic airbrushing tutorial with this kit because it's all over green, and we'll do some basic highlighting and shadow work. Let me know again if you guys think that would be helpful, and if there's anything else you'd like to see me do with this kit. But excited to tackle this one. To me is T3476. I think it's gonna be a blast. All right, guys, so let's move on. Let's take the next one out of here. All right. It's an M4. You guys know I love Shermans. And I was just counting my display shelf over there before I started recording here. I think this is gonna be my 10th Sherman variant, which, maybe I have too many, but you know what? There's no such thing as too many Shermans. You'll love an M4, it's an icon. And I think I haven't done the Tamiya M4A3 with the 75 here. This kit, I believe, was originally released in 2002, but it's a retooling with some new parts not a retooling, it's an update with some new parts on a much older tooling. to me has released a bunch of different variants of the Sherman along the years. But anyway, I wanted to do a Sherman for a few reasons. First off, it's February at time of recording, and I like to do something on my channel. I have on Instagram in the past done something for Black History Month, because I think it's really important in this hobby that we recognize the people of color that served in the military. I think with a lot of these kits, figures that come out and the figures that come with kits, there's not a lot of representation of people of color that served. And I thought this would be a really good opportunity to do a vehicle from the 761st Tank Battalion, the Black Panthers, that served valiantly in World War II. This unit, I believe, first was deployed in October of 1944, served valiantly at the Battle of the Bulge, and fought onward with Patton's 3rd Army, attached to either the 4th Armored Division or the 26th Infantry Division, I believe, all the way through the end of the war in Germany. Super highly decorated group, one Medal of Honor and several Silver Stars, among many other citations. But I've been wanting to do a 761st tank for a while. I've seen some folks on Instagram do some really cool things, really cool dioramas and stuff with the 761st. So this is gonna be my shot at it. And it'll be an opportunity, again, I've said this in some of my previous videos, to do a little practice painting black and brown skin tones, because that's not something I have a ton of experience with. And it's super important to, you know, be as representative as we can in this hobby, because I think it's a place where, you know, it's been lacking in the past. And just my humble effort to try and bring some attention to all the folks that are depicted in this small scale. On top of that, I love Shermans, and I think a lot of folks do too. So there's a lot of techniques that we can practice with the Sherman. So I want to do some sort of like ultimate Sherman guide or series of a few videos on the various components of the Sherman. Again, this would be a great opportunity for like a cast texturing video on the turret, front glasses plate there. You could do some weathering techniques on this, or just a basic video start to finish of how you build this. As I mentioned, there are a bunch of different variants of the Tamiya M4. There are a bunch of different variants of a bunch of different M4s from all sorts of companies. So I want to make something that's going to be really user-friendly for even from beginners all the way to experienced modelers, just working on techniques, painting, shading, shadowing, you name it. So really curious what you guys would like to see me do with this kit, video-wise, tutorial-wise. Let me know in the comments below. It's going to be a fun one, and I think this is going to be the first one in the box here that I start, because again, I want to do it for February for Black History Month. So yeah. Tamiya's M4A3 in 135 scale. Excited to get going on this one. And lastly, we've got one more in here. Ta-da! Big boy. And I know some of you guys are gonna be excited about this. Tiger 1. It's been a while since I've done a Tiger, but it's the Tiger. It's iconic. This is Tamiya's 135 Tiger 1 Africa Corps variant, the early release here. Think Tiger 131 there. But super excited to give this a go. I've built 2 Tiger 1s over the years. One of them is in my case. I did it a long time ago and kind of slowly upgraded it over the years. I love that kit. And then I built one 2 years ago in 2020 as a commission piece. It was a winter Eastern Front Tiger. And I love that build too, but it's no longer here. I believe might be rolling around somewhere down in Texas now. Hopefully it's doing well in its new home, but excited to tackle this. And I'm gonna do a Tiger for, well, it's because it's a blast. But I've been chatting with Chris over at Bulldog Models. Some of you guys might know Bulldog Models. Really awesome retailer, online retailer across the pond over in the UK. And Chris and his operation over there, they make some fantastic resin, well, 3D printed and resin accessories for your bench. You might have seen the aircraft jig that I use on my workspace when I'm working on scale model aircraft. That's from Bulldog Models, and I love it. It's an awesome piece. But recently, he has started releasing some 3D printed resin tracks, fully articulating tracks, including various Tiger 1 variants. So he is gonna print up a set and send it my way, and I'm gonna do a full review build video on that. and incorporate that in the Tiger 1. I believe this kit comes with the old school rubber band tracks for the Tiger, so I'm really excited to tackle articulated tracks. As I mentioned, Bulldog Models is fantastic stuff, so I'm sure this is gonna be no different. So look forward to that. It's gonna be a fun little product review, testing out those tracks, see how we can paint them up, weather them up, and I'm really excited about that. So if you're interested in those, before I get them, pop over to Chris's site over at bulldogmodels.co.uk. I'm a stupid American. I don't know how UK URLs work. I'll leave a link in the description below. You can check that out. But other than that, let me know what you guys would like to see with the Tiger. I know it's a super popular subject. Everybody loves the Tiger. Classic, scary, big old Tiger. So if you'd like any particular tutorials around the Tiger, painting North African schemes, camouflage like that, weathering tracks, you name it, let me know. Like I said, I'll do a separate video reviewing and kind of building up those tracks once I get them. And then we'll do another video around the Tiger, or a few videos around the Tiger. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, let me know what you'd like to see using the Tiger kit. I'm happy to tackle whatever kind of tutorial or information you guys are looking for. This is gonna be a fun one. So let's see what we got here, everything all together. We've got 3 Tamiya kits. I know you guys sometimes give me crap for doing a bunch of Tamiya stuff, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Tamiya's great. Got our T3476, got our M4A3, and our big old Tiger 1. As far as order is concerned, probably the Sherman first, then maybe the T34 and the Tiger 1 after that. Might bounce back and forth between the T34 and the M4, not sure there. But yeah, super important, guys. Let me know in the description below, not in the description below, in the comments below, what you'd like to see me film for these. These are some really accessible, user-friendly kits for beginners or folks all the way up to really experienced scale maulers. Can get a lot out of these kits too. So if there's anything I can film tutorial-wise to help you guys out, anything you're looking for, let me know. I'm happy to take it on. But in any case, these are the upcoming projects, kind of shifting gears from aircraft. I know I've been doing a lot of aircraft lately. Gonna do a little armor work here, a little armor action, get back to my roots, so to speak. Yeah, but I'm really excited about this stuff. So let me know what you guys are hoping to see, and it's gonna be a blast. Should make for a pretty fun winter into spring here. This will hold me over until it starts getting nice out again. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Excited to see what you guys are looking for in the comments here, and we'll get going on these soon. So until next time, guys, be well, happy building, cheers.